Well, good day, and we're back in Steve's kitchen where cooking lean is supreme. And I've been having my turkey SpaghettiOs going all day long here since we first started here. And we are in our second phase here, and that is this. We've been boiling our SpaghettiO rings now for about 11 to 12 minutes. And what we're going to do here now is we're just going to strain this out. We're going to run this under cold water. So we're going to get the starch out of it. I've got a little sprayer. I don't know if you can see it. Standard sprayer in the sink here. And we're just going to let cold water run over the noodles for a minute or so here. And give our main dish a stir here. And what I'm going to do is if I find any tomato pieces that are large, I'm going to smash them up against the side of the crock pot here, or slow cooker, so that those kind of just meld into it, because you don't want any real big pieces of tomato. The onion and the celery should be cooked down enough. And so I found a couple there I smashed down. Now my noodles, hopefully here, we're going to just going to add our noodles now right to the crock pot. Making sure we get them all. And we're just going to stir them in evenly. And then we're going to turn our crock pot up to high again. And so maybe I'll lift this up over here so you can see this better, because this is a really fun dish to cook off here. See how these beautiful ingredients in here? Better than the canned one here. I think we're on the, kind of on the cord here somehow here. There we go. And so this is really easy to make, wonderful tasting dish. Kids will love it. And if you have no kids, you can certainly add some green pepper to it. So you got your celery, onion, green pepper combination. But right now we've got our white onion, we've got our celery, we've got our canned crushed tomatoes with a little Italian seasoning. We've got our ground turkey, we've got tomato sauce, and then the final main ingredient, the noodles. And so what you could do is you could add a little bit of parsley and a little bit of tarragon maybe here. Start off with a little bit of tarragon. And a little bit of parsley. Again, the parsley is probably about a quarter teaspoon, and we're probably talking an eighth tarragon. And what the heck, why not put some more basil too? Again, we're talking an eighth of a teaspoon or less here. It's just for flavoring. And what we're going to do now is we're going to let this cook down on high for maybe about another 15 minutes. You can cook it as long as you want, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to want to eat here shortly. So we're going to cook this down on high for about another 15 minutes, maybe a half hour at the most. You know, again, it's one of these things where you can be casual about it, and it comes out perfect every time, you know. And so we're going to take a break here, and I'll be back due to the miracle of TV and pause button. And we're going to come back and taste our homemade turkey SpaghettiOs in a few moments here. So bear with me, and we'll be right back.